I'll look out round where there's wheat growing, and I'll approach the donor, and I'll ask him, would I get a couple of shares? The right pay for it. If the price was, whatever the price be, I'd want it to make a hive or two. They always said, there'll be no money. We'll send on the straw here. They've got the straw made on themselves. The best straw for making a hive is wheaten straw. And cut your shave, cut it down low, cut it down to the ground, and take it out nice and tidy, and all the ears to one side, the top. Once it's dry, keep it dry, and let the sun shine on it, and let the grain ripen right and the straw mature. In 1 week, come right in and keep it inside then. But keep it away from mice or rats, for they cut it up in pieces when you would have it. I guess the brambles at any time of the year, but November, from November out, is the best time to get them.
Tommy Donovan cuts the brambles for him now.
I won't go across the country gathering briars at all now. To Steve. I get Thomas O'Donnell of Bona. He collects them for me. He's a great neighbour, always with me, and he do the job for me, and he brings in the briars to me.
Combine harvested straw is broken by the machine. That's why Jack must get his cut and scooped by hand.
I don't like waste. Anything at all, I don't like waste. I should give it away than to give it go waste. When I clip the ear off of the wheat, I give it away to a neighbour for fowl. She keeps some laying hens. And wheat is very good for laying hens. Great for producing eggs. You've had enough for them. You couldn't beat it.
Jack prepares the briars used for binding the straw for the skep. Briars were used for many hundreds of years to secure the heads of weapons to their staffs.
There's no skip here now. There's no one at all of a skip on it. What I have given around to people there around, to my neighbours or friends. I give them a skip if they wanted it. I'd make one for them, but they get the stuff for me, and I'd make it then, and I give it to them. They're very good people to all the neighbours around. I'm very thankful to them.
Jack's way of making the skep is different to that of traditional sugan or straw rope making, where the straw is twisted with an implement called a thraw hook.
It isn't very difficult at all to make a hive. I didn't do too much looking at to make a hive in my young days, but I see it, and I see the way it was shaped, and I didn't no trouble at all with it. As far as I can make out, I made a hive about 65 years ago. If you are the young fella now, a buyer girl, they can make one of them. But I know girls now that are at bees and at hives, and they're as well able to manage those buys. But a young fella now, very young, If he made one of them, he'd make another one. He'd get anxious on it. If he'd see a couple of them made, that he'd make one himself, he'd be proud of them and to give him encouragement. And if he could get a few pounds for one of them, then to be a great good to him. But have great patience in it. You must have patience. And the best time to make a hive always is sitting down there if there's no one inside. Or that you are on your own, or if you are in an outhouse now, making one for a piece of wood or thing. A grand job. A grand job altogether. I never timed how long it take me to make a skip. I'd make a skip. I'd say, if I started in the morning, I'd have a skip in the evening. I would, by giving my mind to it, I'd have nothing to bother me. I'd have nothing to do, only eat my dinner and go out to work again. I'd make it in a day, all right.
These brambles are a bit green. The sap is still in them, and they're breaking constantly in Jack's hands. Has this craft changed much, I wonder, from those days 1,000 years ago, when an Irish monk mentioned the pleasures of beekeeping in a poem? I have all I want to keep my house, leeks from my garden, and poultry too, and my precious hive of bees.
My father was a great hand at making them. He used to make them when I used to be picking the sap for him, picking the straw. I washed him. No trouble when we make them after that. I used to make very nice ones before, for I had great practice. And my fingers are getting a bit stiff now, but mould it out right. So it don't be bad either.
Hello, Jack, how are you?
Not too bad.
Have you called all evening, isn't it?
Huh?
You called all evening?
Holding up on side there,
Very
don't
bad,
it,
very bad.
Alice, yeah?
Very bad, very bad.
Hold down to him.
Good, you roll yourselves?
Not too bad altogether, pull away. Making one of them was
Oh, yes.
on the ships.
How's it going with you?
You go here late. Not a money for the swarm.
Can't welcome.
Huh?
Can't welcome for this, that license late.
Yeah. And you can put them over if there was swarm going to the other field. You can throw it on the ditch.
No bother, no.
Don't break it a bit.
What the boys do with it?
They are all right, but they're between too young.
Too young, I know.
Yeah, you see, they're not old enough. At this time of the year, well, the sap is in them and they're growing.
I know, yes, of course.
And you see, but the skin is a bit loose in them.
I suppose they want another month or two.
Yeah, you get them about another in October next month.
I know, but you would cut it to them, then I'll keep them for the full year, would I do it?
They wouldn't.
Tommy was introduced to bees by Jack only recently. He knows more about breeding horses, as he keeps a brood mare.
On the mountain wall.
She's good.
Huh?
Well, good, dear. That's good, that's good.
Did you sell yet?
No, I am still.
What will she be making? I want she make a big price.
I don't know, 6 8 set.
Oh, she'll make more.
She could, but if I got 6 8 take it.
Now you will get more for the mid set.
Well, I'd be satisfied if I got that. I'd be satisfied enough.
He'll be national winner yet.
It would happen, all right.
Huh?
There's all depends on the way they turn out.
The breed is there.
Oh, the breed is there. Breed
You
is
see,
there.
and how bloody well the Bible is know it.
So he's had to come in 3 times already.
You see it?
You're right. He'll come in 3 times already. Was he kept up to with the last one?
He will.
He's there for 2 8 set. Well, tomorrow look to it.
Yeah, yes. He said the same thing.
You see, there's no to be holding on to him either.
Not a bloody bit. And if we got a good price for a horse, if we got a good price for a horse, for a call for a horse, give him the road.
It would be the right man.
You have the man the next one.
Oh, he's had to come in 3 times already.
He carried this one again.
I was in Texas one like the last one.
I could tell you exactly nearly when they're going to swarm, if the weather is fine, or I hear the queen buzzy inside the hive the night before. She'll kind of I often heard her. I know the music of the swarm.
Jack has planted bushes in his garden specially to attract the bees as they swarm.
It is a great hobby to be making, and bees above all, they're the biggest hobby in the world. But when you get into them, you couldn't get out of them. It lasts about 20 years. 20 years. People are putting bees into both the boxes now.
The cross sticks in the hive are to form a foundation for the bees to build their combs on.
What am I doing with the hive?
I'll put the hive in the ground, you know, put the hive in the ground, and back to
For what?
bring the barrel.
I should have the board under it.
I don't do it. This is a big swarm.
This is a big swarm. This is a big
Let's see it
swarm.
now.
And you were lucky to be below. You had to be job when they came out.
After the hour, they'll go for the road.
Well, we wouldn't better put a winter in now when you have time.
What is?
Huh? Yeah, I shot the barrel up under them now, so, huh?
No. There's the barrel here today.
There, now it is just under them now.
I'm the fourth generation of them, and I'm working bees with 70 years. I got out of them for about a few years, but I got lonesome for them again and turned back into them.
Is here. You didn't go back barrel.
I remember the first swarm
The queen might drop.
of bees I put into one of them, into a skip. It was a small swarm, and my father was there, and he said, yes, you see, I was about eight or 9 years at the time, and he told me, see, you might be at the bees yet, he said. Shake that swarm. They sting me, I said. They should have thrown your coat up in her head, he said, and they shake them they do a bit here. I cut the hive and I shook my swarm. Sure, he never shook a swarm after. I put every one of them into hives after that.
The queen inside now, right? Yeah? When they'll be going off a bit, they'll stop here outside fanning. And you know how the queen inside or not.
I'm not fearing now.
The queen is inside.
You see when they're fanning their wings.
Today, skeps are only used to catch the swarms. The clean, wholesome smell of the straw encourages them to stay.
Very well, no. She's inside all right.
And the shoe she's inside?
I am.
Why should they have the staff so?
She's inside all right.
Why should they have the staff now so?
Yeah.
If the queen one decides to do no swarm,
No.
and they do it as a fine big swarm,
What is?
huh? But they should have it done out in the evening.
A small stone allows the bees to come and go as they please.